Actually, getting into things here.
You want to watch some Counter-Strike? Is that what
Yeah,
you want?
I mean, at least a little bit.
Is that what you want?
Again?
You want a fucking showdown?
You want to go down? You want to go, bro?
All right, Duncan. I've seen a lot of praises for your commentary, casting. Already big steal, big Kusta. Doing it real big. Not that big, though. Jesus Christ. Cheese and rice, Duncan.
Rosa finds Nico. 2v3.
It's this first kill on the guy on the rafter he has to get.
Yeah.
Because if, like, obviously if he just gets this kill, the round's over of Neptune. Oh, he's fluffed it. Yeah, he's screwed it. Still doable. So much time on the clock.
He's got bomb as well.
Not the best gun to have, though. That's the problem.
Oh.
At least he gets the bomb down, yeah. Like at this point in time, whatever, you get the bomb down, you get the bomb bonus. It's still potentially winnable, but you got to dance a bit now.
They're going to get a super good third round buy, though, because of this.
And plus, all he has to do is kill the planter here and then keep it going. Oh, the smoke's even going to help him. This is actually starting to get winnable. I mean, his health's really bad, but...
It didn't quite pan out. Still it's worthwhile, I guess, for OpTic in that sense. It's really just going to come down to that third round. If they manage to...
I'd assume they just buy Deagle, nothing else for this one, you know, or P250s, isn't it?
I just do something that's not going to mess up that third round buy. If they then manage to stomp.
Wait a minute, why is the match paused?
They heard what you said, and he's coming out here.
Tech problem, maybe. Yeah, it looks like a tech problem, because it would have said, like, timeout if it was a timeout, so that's unfortunate. See, that's the only flaw in this concept is, come on, man, there's almost no one can be funny at, like, 9 in the morning.
What do you mean? We're the funniest people we know.
This can't be done.
It can be done.
Oh, by the way, I hope they mentioned this, but due to specific sponsors of this event, do not reference what I might have in the morning to get me going.
Oh, yeah.
Fair point.
Because it would always be Monster. You have to understand that.
Yeah.
But anyway, if it was not Monster...
Don't do it. Don't do it, Duncan.
That's why I have to load up, as it were.
Load up.
In order to make those first games straight fire, as I always do. I'm not sure whose idea it was to have some bros on the couch yesterday, though. Like, I don't think he ever spoke, did he? I think he watched the game. He had, like, the VIP experience. He just sat here watching the game. I kept thinking, like, have I heard his voice at all? Come on, Wardell.
Now, there is a very passionate individual.
That's the male version of when a woman just has, like, the top where it's just massive cleavage down the middle. He's got, like, the inverse of that.
Talking about with the arms.
He's just got the guns just fully on display.
It's the gun show.
It's like, oh, these things? Yeah, guess I do work out a little bit. Flexing? Nah, that's just how they are normally when they're fully relaxed. So anyway.
Veins popping everywhere. I'm not really sure why they
Kusa should get all these kills here if he doesn't fuck it up.
But can somebody explain why Snappy has bought an AK?
That's the other thing. I've said this already. Snappy actually, by the way, legit thinks not only is he good in Gimli, he's like a really good player. Like he's one of those guys who really, he's a true believer. A true believer. He's got 2 kills so far, baby.
I mean, considering the rest of the weaponry on the side of Ghost, they might just be screwed already. Actually, yeah, it's only Sabrosa with
this first kill
kit.
gives you a chance. Oh, timing. Unfortunately, you're not going to guess that this guy's below on the left there because you're going to be fighting the guys in the window. So Comfort could get all these kills for free if he does it right. Oh, he's not going to notice him. There's one. You can't do this. You can't clear it out at this point. What the hell?
OpTic should be fine still.
Wow, he's got it.
Really?
Literally, what are you doing? What in God's name are you doing right now?
Oh, boy.
Boys, it's too early to be going in at the heads here.
What on earth is that?
Yeah, you like
what
that,
on
don't you? Boy?
earth is that?
Fresh ass kicks.
It's because the problem is, right, it doesn't even matter how high at the pro level you get. I see so many weird misplays when it's someone trying to kill someone defusing. It's because in your brain, it's like that scenario in the NBA, Halvor, where like someone who's not a great shooter gets like an open three, and they hesitate for 1 second because they're like, I want to pass it because I'm not a shooter. But then they also realize, well, I'm supposed to be able to make it. It's open. And then they always clang that one like straight off the rim because it's like in your brain, it's like, I should 100% get this kill. But then that makes you panic, you know. You don't take your time. You're spraying wildly into this. Oh, what am I doing? Help! And then just inevitably, you know at that point, you're fucked out. You're like,
done goofed.
well, here's all you need to know. So even though they won that round, best possible case scenario for Ghost, look at their buy.
It's pretty dog shit.
Look at their buy. This is brutal. OpTic lost. Like, sure, they got 2 bombs down. I guess that counts for something, but this game's getting biased towards terrorists.
It is.
That's what they're called, Trace. They're not called the offensive team. We're not
on,
that
man.
American.
Look, imagine a world where we took this game, put jerseys on people, call it Team A
CGS.
and B. Oh, yeah, there we go.
It's called CGS. But luckily, we're not going to let Red Eye cast anymore. Those days are behind us, the CGS days, that is. And now, his job instead is to stand with a mic and say, so, Taz, how about that game? Tell you what, your boys can bloody play, can't they? And then he goes, yes, Paul, it was a good game. He's not Danish. I don't know why I'm doing the Danish accent. All right, whatever. He
is in Denmark right
He's talking to Valde. Yes, it was a good game, and in the game, the Danish players was trying to economic management. It's like, all right, can you give us any enthusiasm? Maybe a bit of personality. What are you talking about? I'm the most popular guy. It's getting there. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Problem is now all the French people are out the tournament. I can't do my one good accent. And they're like, I spent my whole career working on that.
On the French accent.
It took me so far.
Yes, but it has stopped, hasn't it, Duncan? Of course, that being the 3rd round for Ghost.
I mean, look how brutal that is. So because you lose that round, now your economy again completely broken. Absolutely no chance. The thing I don't get about it is, right, I wouldn't mind this economy skew towards terrorists if the weaponry scenario was the opposite. It's like, why do we get the better economy and our guns cost less? How's that fair?
Don't worry about it.
This is basically just anti-Americanism in the game. You know, all
Come
the
on now, don't try to perturb this.
all
early
the
in the
American
morning.
weapons are like the M4 and stuff. You know, show a little bit of shine. You know.
But to be fair,
Then again, though, it was America's problem because it was those no-bid contracts with the government that allowed those weapons to cost so much. They should be less. It's all you, Dick Cheney. You are the one who made this economy. If people know the reference, that's straight fire. Anyway, we'll keep going. Enough about Halliburton. So,
to be fair,
and Lockheed Martin.
The caliber of the AK is bigger than the caliber of the M4.
All right, no need to fucking brag. It's not about the caliber of the bullet.
But
it's
think
about how
about
you use it. Everyone knows that. Yeah.
You do have a point there. God. I'm
This
saying
is still
so.
a very, very winnable round for Ghost because, look, Cajun's not going to look on both sides, is he? So if one of them peaks correctly, if the other guy just stays hidden, well, unfortunately, he's shown himself by killing him. There we go.
Nice.
Well played.
They straight up just won.
What a great piece of team play.
They just straight up won a free eco, though.
I will say, though, like, when you then look at them both dying, you do just think, why was the plan for Cajun being to just run straight in there? What exactly was the plan again?
There was a plan. It just didn't come to fruition, I'm sure. Big Cooster. Cooster getting it done. Yeehaw, hot damn son, dude.
Alabama.
What's your dog Cooster over there in that goddamn RC?
That damn old Cooster man will get my
Y'all need Jesus, boy.
Hot damn son of a bitch. Get Mamaw's back 40, get that tractor out.
I was watching over on the wrestling. Ric Flair, you son of a bitch.
The WWF.
Woo!
George W.
It's like being home, isn't it, Trace?
Exactly.
No, I honestly haven't been in America in a while. It's amazing.
Well, this is America.
Yeah. Look what I'm whipping on. Just like Cajun whipping on Neptune there in the little hut. It's over for you, bud. And what was a beautiful round before this is now turned around.
What I love about this is, like, OpTic's had the economy in their favour the whole game, and they've got one round out of it so far.
So
This is so underwhelming. If they lose this round and they're down 4-1, it's like, that's just your fault. You can't even blame anyone else except yourself. Unfortunately, we're getting a save.
What is this? What's going on with the avatars here of Ghost?
It's pictures of Akusta, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some picture where Kusta was like smiling at someone. They were like, haha, we caught him once, expressing the human emotion. So they had to commemorate it all.
Cool. So, since you guys have been in the States a little bit longer than I have this week, what are some things that you found you like the most?
Do you want to know something?
Uber Eats?
Yeah, sadly, I
Yes.
can't actually reference this. I realise it's a feature that I don't think has been shown on the air, but there's a feature that you'll see later where basically I experience a lot of American culture.
I've heard about
Yes,
this.
and the thing, all I'll say is this: even though it was a fun concept and it was good to do, I did feel so bad afterwards because you can imagine, just
Yeah, I can.
you know,
I
not
really
just
can.
enjoying one thing, but
all the
10 things in a row. It's like at the end of that, you feel terrible. It's like that, you know, that thing when you're a kid and it's like, oh, but I love ice cream. So if I take chocolate and strawberry and vanilla and I mix them all up, it'll be the best thing. Oh no, wait, it's just ruined. I've just ruined that completely. I've made all three worse, and yeah. It's basically like FaZe Clan. But on their own, Olaf and Guardian and Nico can all hard carry. So if I put them all together, they'll surely... Oh, they've lost a major to Cloud9. This is a mistake. It's a mistake. Can I... Hi, yeah, I didn't open this Guardian. Can I get a store refund
Do you
or
have the
credit?
receipt?
Yeah.
Talk to customer service.
Yeah, it's all right. My Olaf mice is in the shop at the moment. It's going to come back soon, so hopefully things will be fixed at that point in time.
My goodness. Well, timeout.
Oh, by the way, over at the other tournament, as we call it, you know, FaZe Clan already went out of the tournament, so they won 1% there. Oh, maybe it's all turned around. Maybe Nico's figured it out. No, it's out. It's over. It's over.
I did see that whole post about Kerrigan and what his plans for the future are.
You notice, by the way, that this has been happening as a trend right now. I always say this is one of the reasons why I love CSGO's like open circuit. It's the same in Dota, because unlike other games, if someone has one really good result and everyone's getting really hyped from it, they don't get to just for 3 months brag like, yeah, oh, we did that. Hey, remember? Hey, listen, bro, we're third in the world. It's like you get a tournament like a week later, 2 weeks later, and if you aren't as good, or you just have a bad tournament, you level out again. You know, and we get to know like reasonably where everyone is.
But I mean, I think the big storyline right now, the one that everyone's really halted in on, is who can topple Astralis and become the best.
Of course,
apparently quite a few people.
Invest the ones, yeah, for sure.
But like overall, they've been on this own cloud, right? They've been front running in their own right.
I mean, you would still expect if they get to the final, whoever they play, they should win best of 3. Here we go, config. Here we go, son. Nice.
Jesus Christ.
Thing is, if you're Ghost, the way the game's been going so far, you're doing absolutely fine. 4 rounds so far is amazing. Let's see if you can get this kill. He's going to be in. It's a great spot to be in.
That's a really good spot. I would love it if we could watch him. Mr. Nissan. Not to be confused with Nissan. Or Liam Nissan. How do you say his name?
Liam Neeson.
Yeah, same thing. Anyway.
Even Nissan.
Couldn't capitalize there, could he? Steel falls. And now Wardell trying to do the impossible. He gets sniffed out.
10 kills for Snappy. Snappy
Doing it.
snapping on him. Snapping on him like a Florida gator.
You like that, don't you?
Then again, Snappy should be used to snapping on him like a Florida gator. Because you know the thing about Snappy and OpTic that makes them similar to one of those hovercrafts that they have in the Everglades in Florida?
Yeah, it's
Is they only have one fan.
Yeah, that's how those things are structured, man. You ever been on one of those?
Nope. Problem is, I don't really want to like have one of those break down and then a load of alligators surround me and kill me in an Everglade. So I'm trying to just stay away from that.
Dude, it's such a weird thing down there. There's a stretch of the road called Alligator Alley, right? And they're just alligators on the side of the road. You're just driving 70 miles an hour. I don't know what that is in kilometers. I don't speak that pagan language, but if I did, I'd be able to tell you.
I don't do that. In the UK, we use miles still, mate.
Good.
Do you want to know what's great? Is the UK, we're talking now probably like 30 years ago, officially changed to metric. And so even though, you know, for all the things in the shops, you have to use the metric aspect, you know, so many kilograms or whatever. In all, like, colloquial use, we all still just use the old ones. Literally none of us care.
Well, I don't see a world where we change over to the metric system fully, so.
They'll have to pry that from our cold dead hands.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Nailed that one. Oh, we almost got 2 there, huh? Couldn't do it, could you, Joshua?
That feels like it was a lot of work for OpTic to get these 4 rounds.
That's the thing, though. Like, they've been able to get these 4 rounds super early. It's not like Ghosts have been able to run away with it when they've been able to bring it back.
Right, gonna need to see something from your Wardell if you're gonna buy that op, mate.
Here we go. This is the round. He's gonna get 3 kills. Watch. All eyes on Wardell, please. Yep, there it is.
Going up secret?
Never mind. I take back
secret.
everything I've said. They beat him there, so.
Oh, here we go.
There's one.
That was very well done.
Now remember, I took it back, but if it happens, it still counts.
Obviously.
Oh, dear.
That was a pretty good angle to hold.
Well done. He got 2 of them there, huh?
Yeah.
Not bad.
I just love the fact that
I like the way he also uses the silencer. If you noticed, by the way, right, these are the two sets of people, if you want to see in CSGO, who you're going to find using the M4A1 and also using the Krieg and the AUG, is all the in-game leaders, I've noticed. Because they just find the spot where it would make sense to use it, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
okay. Let's. All right. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's just like I don't understand how OpTic. They did this last time they played Nuke as well. Like, they just die in 3 separate spots with like nobody else around. It's like,
I
look
don't
how
know
much
what the
time
plan
before
is.
Steel gets to actually just reposition in that scenario before Snappy comes in. It's
Oh,
like
the most
config dying in secret. It's just like
the most whack thing about it is they've got these players like Nico Config who've played as entries their whole careers pretty much, and then they don't use them as like an actual like team in that same way, you know. Like
config just seems to be off on his own.
their
a lot
trade
of the time.
fragging is god awful on this team.
Yeah.
Oh, here
Real
we go.
bad.
Double op, and not only that, Kuster. When we saw them play on the first day, it was only Steele and Wardell who were the ones AWPing.
Yeah.
But your boy Kuster's back on that train.
Kuster with the big rooster. Let's see what he can do.
I just love the way so many people in there are saying, like, I can't give you up, Kuster. I still believe. It's like, I was so out on that ages ago, mate.
Really?
So,
What about Jay? What would you say to Mr. O'Toole right
here's the
now?
thing. I had all the inside info from Liquid, so I knew what that guy was like. And here's the thing. Has some skills, but I don't think he has the right mentality, unfortunately, to be like a star professional Counter-Strike player.
So Brozo, on the other hand,
Has access to that forum that we provably showed that was definitely him.
Jesus Christ.
Yes,
Look, man.
indeed. So, you know, facts. Don't care about your feelings.
Say facts
Facts.
or vaxxed.
Facts.
But imagine if you just put the V there instead of the F.
Yeah, but I didn't know, so.
But you could have.
I could have.
That's- What would you say in that moment? Oh, straight fire line. Straight fire banter
Wasn't-
if you got it.
Wasn't bad.
It's not bad. You like the taste of that monster, Duncan?
PewDiePie did.
That's nuts.
See, that's how you know PewDiePie's a real one, because that Shaq guy just got offended when I said some banter. PewDiePie enjoyed it like a normal human would.
Yeah.
He's a good lad.
I've heard that Shaq's still looking for you around those offices over there in Atlanta.
He probably is, mate, but, you know, if you saw how fast he used to run up the court on defense, it could take him a few years to get to me.
Shout out Shaq. Let's go ahead and make sure we get that clipped and tagged him on your favorite social medias. Also use hashtag CS_summit. Back to you in the studio, vENdetta.
Back in
Oh, he
studio.
was just spraying blindly through the smoke. That's why he got those kills.
Ice cold.
All in the head, of
Sixth
course.
sense. Knew it was happening. No problem whatsoever.
You won't.
Oh, me.
I think Ghost wins this entire game.
I think so too.
Never mind.
That's a shame. That's questionable observing, but, you know. Get it together next time.
Hey, it's early in the morning. If we get a pass, they get a pass.
They chose it to be early in the morning, mate. They thought this was the best time to have the game, so
This is.
so I'm judging them on their standard. You know, the gold standard, gold Nova standard.
Yeah, man. Also,
Well, they don't all land, so you know what matters is that you
not
keep
really,
going. Yes.
not really sure where that one was going to go.
That's why I said in the morning it's hard to be funny, because what you do is you say half a sentence and you go, actually, I don't even remember the name of the person I was going to reference. Whatever.
But it was straight fire.
I'm gonna oh yeah, if you could have known what I was going to say, guys, it was amazing.
Check out the GG bet odds.
Like earlier, where I couldn't even remember the name of Hans Gruber.
yeah.
Like you could tell I was struggling about the fact I had to start naming the actor. Like Alan Rickman.
Alan Rickman. Yeah.
The worst thing is, though, he's the ultimate example, by the way, that character Hans Gruber, of how, especially in that era, if you just put like British people as the bad guys, they do just kill it completely. Because he had such a sick attitude in that movie.
You have to watch. It's got to be Ben Kingsley in The Patriot. He really does like paint British people in this like light. You know, of course, it's all a
Just
movie
acting.
about.
It's all
a movie about freedom and revolution. But follow the House of Bonds. Let it be known. If you harbor the enemy, you will lose your home.
Yeah, sick.
Just like, damn, son. Why you got to do all that? Take it easy, man. Just got Wardell here trying to do the impossible.
Scope's the first guy, goes for the second. Unlucky, tried to scope, that was his mistake.
Get in there and show him what's up, Duncan. I heard you touting some accolades here the other day with Jordan.
What was that?
A list of accomplishment in the game.
I don't know what you're referring to now.
I saw a clip on Reddit from here before.
What did we say, like?
You guys were just going at each other. It was interesting.
Oh, I was wrecking him. No doubt about that, yeah. I mean, all I'm going to say is this. I know that Automatic from Cloud9 is actually not a big fan of CS Summit, because he's just jealous that someone managed to get nothing to sit down and watch like 7 games with a bunch of other people. He was like, that took me 2 years. Little jewel for anyone there if you like inside info. That's one of the things, that is, like, I don't blame some fans because, like, first of all, you don't always think of the whole context of everything before you make a comment. And, some people are just young. They don't know how the industry works. But the amount of times me and Richard make a, haha, this is just a joke, guys, where what we really do is just drop, like, a jewel of inside info that we can't say publicly. I can't just start a broadcast like, this person is actually, like, never wanted in the Norwegian scene for being a piece of shit. Like, I can't just say that kind of.
Oh, you're talking about how we're like that.
I made it Norwegian so it would be safer for that one, because obviously there's no one where that would apply to.
So you let him talk shit about you like that.
But people don't realise when they're just like, why are they just making up a shit joke? It's like, that's real, mate. Like, we just gave you a jewel there. You just have to pick it up,
Yeah, there's a ton of things that have happened in and around the scene that I guess the average viewer isn't privy to.
The amount of wild stuff is insane, isn't it?
It is pretty insane. I think what perturbs me the most is when, like, let's say player X has something wild about him, does something stupid, or is an absolute trash bin, and then somehow gets to skate away with things.
Oh, the amount of times that happens. Like, that's another thing that will happen, yeah, is especially when someone's done something really douchey, like they fucked someone over, or they, like, wrecked their own teammate in some, like, stupid inter-team squabble, and then the amount of times that's the really popular player who's like the nice guy image, and then they just get away with it again. And you're literally like that fucking clip of Jesse from like Breaking Bad, like, he can't keep getting away with this. That's how you feel. It's like, what is this?
Yeah. But then again, I think we are at a sort of a crucial moment in time for CS, right? Because now orgs have realized that letting these players dictate who their teammates are and who the players that are playing alongside of them is not the way to go. You're spending 10, 15, 20 grand in salary per player per month, and these guys aren't formulating results, but they're also harboring their friends to come into the lineup and just get a paycheck.
If you harbor your friends in this lineup, your house will be taken from you.
Hear ye, hear ye. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Got me stargazing.
It's actually from the movie, isn't it?
No, sorry.
No, he's referring to that.
No, I know.
The version in the movie would obviously be rotational rotato. Observation of the heavenly bodies, circumambulation of the stars. Hallucinogenic materials also has me looking yonder to the skies. See, it would be a better album. Travis, hit me up if you want to actually get classy on this shit, mate.
Yeah, man.
Put the Robitussin down, pick up the phone, and call this number now. 1-800-BANTGOD. This is a perfect example of what I said at the beginning of the game, Halvor. It's like, this side right now, OpTic has in no way played a good T side on Nuke. They haven't particularly shown aptitude for what they want to do. 7 rounds somehow because they just had guns almost every single round of the game. It's ridiculous.
It's been pretty
bonkers,
wild.
isn't it? I actually feel bad for Ghost that they're in this position.
They do get the benefit of playing T side afterwards.
Rotation.
Yeah, why not? Just keeping it. Those were the real lyrics as well. Just classed them up a bit, you know.
Churched it up, some might even say. But we do have a tie ball game, boys and grills. A little 7-7 going into the last round of the half. And as it stands, it's likely going to be OpTic walking away with the half. But fear none. One pistol can change the course of an entire game.
This is absolutely still fine for Ghost. Like, the OpTic I've seen is not that great on the CT side overall. Like, I'd give them plenty of chance to win this game still. Problem is, if OpTic wins the pistol, then yeah, they're going to be in a good spot.
Neptune. All right. Oof. I was getting close there.
Pretty good half for Snappy generally.
Yeah, 14 kills.
Most of it early on, but whatever. All count.
Take it. I think Snappy's actually had like pretty high fragging games across the board for OpTic so far this event. Then, you know, the team has looked like super messy from start to finish.
Like, this is an example of where, okay, I'll tell you, if you want to bet on GG bet, I would go right now, and my pick would be Ghost. Look at those odds that you have at the moment. Like, this game is far from over. Like, I know the old Nuke, which is I don't mean the old Nuke. I mean, like, this version of Nuke, but with the old rule set of, like, how the buys work on the pistol. Yeah, you would be a big disadvantage right now because the team's expected to win 10 CT rounds, whatever. I don't think that's the case between these two teams. I definitely don't think it's the case in terms of actually the current meta. Like, I think the Ghost chance is way higher than that. That was like, they were almost like, what, 4 times more for the odds?
Yeah.
This is a cheeky one because I reckon now I'd still only put them at like 40, 60 underdog at this point in time. So I like those odds.
It's not bad at all.
And we know they're going to be trying aggressive economic buys. They're not going to be a team who just double saves all the time, you know. So I think they're going to go for it.
Curious to see whether or not OpTic are going to do something different on their CT side if they're actually going to be aggressive. Like, one of the things that really messed them up versus Big was the fact that...
Oh, full rush upper. Ooh. Yes, here we go. There's a guy on top of the hut, though.
Oh, he's dropped down.
Well, they haven't been killed yet. Here's the thing. They've traded perfectly fine so far. This is fine. There we go. Ah, whatever.
It just took too much time, really. Allowed for everyone to rotate in. Would have been impossible to get the bomb down. I think they did an upper rush as well in their pistol versus energy. Like Ghost, that is. Pretty sure they just went like 3 people through to Squeaky or something.
Oh, the Force. Use the Force, Luke.
Whoa. Yellow, blue, tibia. Did I get it, Halvor?
Yeah.
You ever take a few syllables?
Wasn't it like
you ever take a few? Yeah.
Yellow, blue, tibia.
Tiba, yatiba,
oh, there it is. There it is.
All of a sudden, this is starting to get winnable. Problem is they can't get any of the guns, and they haven't got the bomb down.
Yeah.
That's depressing.
Whole minute, though. Big Cooster, known to have the biggest rooster. Instead, we'll be supplementing it with a Tech 9.
Let's go look for a gun, mate. Still a minute left. You're not going to win the round, so see if you can get one.
Just go through the smoke. You know you want to.
Ooh, we might pass by him.
No.
Oh, he's going to get killed. Oh, lucky. Decent try.
Oh. I think if you're just rushing, they got the kill, but it is what it is, right?
Not a great force buy from Ghost, though. I'm not really sure why they'd want to do that instead of just having a buy for this one. I mean,
Especially like the decision to go outside as well. It's like there's so many scenarios you could get into a bad range fight there.
Yeah.
Like I think if you buy the Tech 9 like that, you've got to have a really good concept of what you want to do. Hello.
They're enough hot, at least.
Got me starters and you can't unhear it, can you? I can't unhear it in this ridiculous.
Also, real talk. This isn't even BM. How has nobody thought to attach the concept of that song with Stephen Hawking? The guy was legit stargazing
at all times.
Now, I don't know anything about his hallucinogenic use. That's
yeah, that would be
not like all the lyrics have to fit.
That would be part of the lyrics, in which would have to be questioned, I suppose. Rotational.
Here we go.
Yep.
Let's get to the next round already, can we?
Yep.
Just stop wasting everyone's time. You're not going to win the rounds. Just give it up. Stop being childish.
What do you think he does? Just take his hands and keyboard? Just take them off?
Just run into him. Just put one hand on W, put one hand over your eyes, and just let God take care of it.
And then, for our luck,
take the wheel.
He would run into the wall, and he would just be running into the wall for 10 minutes. Somehow.
10, yeah.
They've extended the timer for that.
But enough about Automatic's time on Cloud9 this year. Don't know what he did in a past life, but it must have been something really bad.
What, you think he's in prison right now?
He's just getting wrecked, isn't he? Like, the sad thing is, if you watch Cloud9 play, Automatic's still actually a good player, but it's just that team can't do anything, so you just forget about it.
It is pretty sad to see how it all happened on the backside of that major, like after it was all said and done, right? But
here's the thing, okay?
It was inevitable for that lineup to run the way that it did.
Like, I actually do think that, like, even though I sort of get the angle of, like, yeah, but I got the chance to play with Cold Zero, yeah, that is sort of cool, but at the same time, it's bullshit. Like, if you really believed in that lineup, you'd have just kept it running for 6 months, you know, and see where it went. Definitely don't blow it up after, like, I think they only played something like 4 lands and then just blew it up completely.
I think one of the ones they did after the major was here, right?
Yeah, they did CS Summit. Remember, they lost to Team Liquid in the final.
Yep.
Even though they themselves had beaten SK.
That was right as Nap had joined Liquid, if I remember correctly.
He's the MVP of the event, I think.
Big Wardell coming out, flexing on him hose. See you, Yugi. Go wait in the lobby.
Oh, hello, Steel. This is the comeback round, boys.
It kind of needs to be.
Well, you've got, especially if you don't want that economy to be ridiculous for CTs.
All right, Nico's still running around with that alligator.
Sub Rosa, the first kill should be free. Why are you spraying though?
Yeah, I was about to say.
Why are you
that
spraying?
was rough to watch.
Like, I don't. That's another example of where it's like, you know, a lot of people do it, but you know, just because your friend said you were going to jump off a building, you wouldn't do it, would you? Get it together.
So as I was saying,
Neptune down there. I'm like, are you Pharrell? Are you Pharrell, bro?
Are you Pharrell, bro?
No, I'm not. Don't fuck with that. Sorry.
Pharrell, Feral. It's really one of the kind of the same, right?
Yeah.
Are you Feral, bro? Go Druid on these bitches. 12-7. And, well, Ghost, the chances are slipping away.
Dwindling a little bit.
Rotational.
This is like the weird kind of feeling where, like, after the first half, you felt like OpTic should have had more rounds on the T side, but not because they played well. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this game. OpTic haven't played particularly well.
I mean, Ghost's also been a bit underwhelming.
They haven't been great by all means, but at least, you know, on the CT side, they had the issue of constantly getting reset and all that.
Look, I'm going to say first game of the day has to be playing in the factor here for, like, a Ghost. They're usually a little more poppy than this, I think. But it doesn't look like their CT was just a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
And there is not a lot of
So
nothing
you mean
here.
they were just sleeping in for their CT, right? That makes a lot of sense then.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm saying.
So, okay.
Shout out Jordan Gilbert. Let's go ahead and blow his Twitter up right now.
And it was also surprisingly less lit than you'd expect it to be. But enough about his lifestyle.
Hey, don't you talk to me or my son ever again.
Here we go. If you're not going to win this round, you're just not going to win the map, mate. 3v3, bomb down. Now 3v2. You've got full control of the site. You can even make 2 people hide. This should be a win. Come on. Well, if you just give it kills at that for free, then you're going to make it hard for yourself.
They're really low, so this is definitely possible. Yugi with the AK. Gonna have to Thunderfoot it into the site. Does have a kit.
Get shot there.
Yep, boom, dead.
That's
See
a
you
shame.
later.
Well, they're back in it.
Yeah.
Especially because there's that money. There, that money problem, dough.
Money, 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 money.
Wardell again having a pretty significant game for
Those
Ghost.
odds just seem too high. Come on. How can it be 10 times more? Like, guys, they're only like 2 gun round buys away, basically. Bear in mind what will happen to the CTs if they keep losing. Because that's the other problem as well. Is like, obviously the natural mechanic in Counter-Strike is, the comeback mechanic is the economy. You know, as you get the loss bonus go up and up and up, you get back in the game. In a world in which a full buy is a weapon, armor, and utility, even the maximum loss bonus isn't that crazy.
Unleash the beast. Duncan, unleash the beast.
It's like it's never been at more of a premium to keep people alive. You cannot lose this round, Ghost. Come on. Come on.
Well, they can.
Wow.
Doing their damnedest.
If they lose this, this is actually outrageous.
Not
These are
looking
just
good.
Eagles, guys. They're just Eagles.
So Broza now, the crowd on their feet.
If I'm OpTic, I'm making implant at this point in time. We're not facing at all. Why would we? There's only 30 seconds left. He's walking. There we go.
And that one's got a sting for Ghost.
That was ridiculous. And now look at their money. Nothing.
Got to be a tactical timeout coming in, surely.
Oh, that was a great highlight.
I took a lot from it. I wonder what's for lunch catering. What did you guys have yesterday?
Chicken wings or
like
something,
Mexican,
wasn't it?
something Mexican.
No, it was chicken wings.
Dude, last time I was
I
here, we
think you're
had,
thinking of the evening meal.
Oh,
They had like
maybe.
loads of different chicken wings, like barbecue, habanero.
we had Buffalo Wild Wings
Spicy.
catering one time I was in here. It was amazing.
Good Chick-fil-A on day 2.
Overrated, if
Oh.
you ask me.
Well, I mean, the concept of having it catered, whereas
Oh,
not,
right, I see what you mean.
not having,
Yes.
you know,
go
waxy
to the
pizza
place, yeah.
or cold hamburgers.
Oh,
Talking
the
about
amount,
you,
of,
you
the
love
amount
that.
of events that serve cold hamburgers and fries as the food is like unbelievable. It's like,
It's only been there
Can
for 8
I get a
hours, Duncan.
break?
It's fine. Only 8 hours old.
Shout out Egersund in the
it was pretty good.
city
Ukraine.
of Kyiv.
Yeah.
Kyiv, Ukraine. Yalla Blue Tibia.
Not to be confused with Kyiv, the crap Orpa pig. And Orpa's so bad that they literally went and said, is there anyone in the UK can play this game? Because get this guy the fuck out of the building.
Oh, God. Well, Ghost have got the bomb down.
Another 3v3 scenario.
Config just running amok on the site. It's all
Nothing we
over.
can do at the moment, though. Like, sadly, that has been the big difference in this game. OpTic hasn't played like a great game or anything, but individually they've been far ahead.
Yeah.
I just haven't seen much like legit fragging from the guys on Ghost.
That's been pretty much
First game of the
Wardell, right?
Has
Yeah,
Wardell even done anything this half?
21
He's done
and
all right.
15.
He's done
Yeah,
all
yeah.
right. Okay.
It's like Wardell, but after that it kind of wanes off pretty hefty.
He's rocking 83 ADR on Subrozo. Should see what Wardell at 88. So
I mean, the problem is that's always going to be the issue for Ghost is the firepower aspect. And you can't blame them because obviously the scenario under which they play, because part of what makes the team good is having steel. Sadly, that also means you can't play majors, and so as a result, it's going to be hard to get those free agents, the big name guys you want to be your stars. Because unfortunately, even if at the moment, you know, like you're not going to win a major in some of these other teams, everyone still has the dream. You know, everyone still wants to believe it's possible.
okay, here's a question for you guys. If you were envious signing a team, would you sign a team like Ghost Gaming or the current lineup they've signed?
Oh, Ghost any day.
I mean, I doubt they have the choice. That's the problem. Like, I assume Ghost Gaming probably has a
Never
good
know.
contract, you know, if I had to guess.
To be fair, I'd sign most teams over the current Energy squad.
The problem there as well is that they probably also think eventually they're going to build towards going to majors. Plus, I actually didn't mind that pickup because it was just so clear to me that exactly what they're doing now. That they just picked them up for the Pro League spot and they're just going to gradually cut all the bad players. So
How did
once
they
you do
end
that,
in Pro League though? It definitely didn't end.
It's the
too
old
high.
splice.
No, I'm saying like, how did they end in Pro League this season? Obviously, I've been doing EU. So if I think about NA,
I mean, it only just began, didn't it? So
what? It's Pro League?
yeah.
No.
No, I mean, to be fair, it did just kind of just begun, but they've already played like 94 matches.
Sorry, there's
Online
only
CS.
2 days of Pro League left.
I know.
Right.
The entire season just ran by.
I don't watch online shit, mate.
Well, you're missing out because you could find us over there at the Intel Esports Arena.
Are there any reasons why I should watch?
Yeah, Chad and I.
Okay. If I want to see a Chad,
All right,
Wait
well,
for it.
let's reel it back in.
I didn't even have to say anything.
Something about a straight fire
Oh.
reference.
Exactly. If I wanted to see a Chad and a Virgin, I'd look at sick memes online, not the Pro League desk at EPL.
Wait, a Chad and a virgin,
That's the meme, isn't it?
I guess. I wouldn't want to leave Chad hanging, though. You know what I mean?
But you saying you giving him a helping hand?
No, hanging Chad. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's an American joke. Sorry. Yeah, well, of course, OpTic pick up the 10th here shortly, any second now, I'm sure.
This was their map.
Ooh, OpTics?
Yeah.
You know who used to be real fun in interviews was Config.
Yeah, but the LCU still win at that point.
Yeah, unfortunately, his problem is that he's a perfect example of how fans don't understand the concept of banter in some instances.
Yeah.
Because nothing he said pretty much was serious. Like, even when, for example, the famous example is when he was at that Pro League and he was going against G2 in the final and Kenny S, and he was like, Kenny, I'll fuck you up. Or it's like, if you actually took that as serious, like, you have a real problem. Like, you're the sort of person who believes wrestling's real. Like,
It
you
is.
should have, you
What do
have
you
some
mean?
serious issues in your brain because that's so clearly meant to actually make the game more fun. Now, here's the thing. In the spirit of that fun, just like at wrestling when you boo the heel, you can say on Twitter, like, haha, hey, Config, like, you thought you'd win, you know, but you didn't. But people went beyond that. People legit were, like, hating on him. Like, you know, like, fuck this guy, he should be fired. It's something fresh. Like, come on, man. It's making it more fun, isn't it?
Yeah, in reality, you can't have everybody being cookie cutter, like, flowing the same lines. Yes, there are lines to PR. There are things you can and can't do. But he was having fun with it. I think the one I remember the most would have been him at EPL in Dallas giving an interview on stage. Who would he have been with? Northen, maybe? I don't know.
That's literally what I just said, by the way. But
Yeah, but I don't listen to
better
you.
luck next time.
I don't really pay attention to you, so it's kind of like you're here, but...
So I'm like Counter-Strike then.
Oh, I do. I'm watching the game. What are you talking about?
All right, what's going on?
Well, it looks as though we're going to have OpTic slowly but surely dragging this all the way to 30.
30.
All 30 rounds.
Okay.
Anyway.
I have to say, by the way, I have never, in any game I've ever watched, because it applies to all American esports, I've never seen a scene that is worse at identifying young talent than the North American scene. You always get these people like Wardell, Twists, etc., where in the early days, Automatic's a great example, like, they're on these bad teams, and the good team aren't even paying attention to them. They're just like, who the fuck's that guy? It's like, they don't even bother. They don't get fast tracked to the top. It's bizarre. It's only once they make it to the top, all the players in the scene, yeah, I always knew he was good. It's like, you didn't. Like, the best one's Automatic. Because, dude, I used to ask some of his teammates in those early teams, like, what do you think of that guy? They'd be like, yeah, he's just an average player. He hasn't got any skill. Well, you were right on that one, guys. Well done. You know,
Well,
in these other scenes, the talent rises up.
That ties exactly into what I said earlier, where it's like, it's that old guard that is keeping recycling players from,
Sure.
you know, over and
Yep.
over and over and keeping their buddies on lineups. Well, gladly that bullshit's out of the way.
It's not even wrong, because here's the thing. If I'd have said to you 8 months ago, right, we need to replace Skadoodle in Cloud9, who should we consider? More people would have said JDM than would have said Wardell.
Yeah, well, that's just because you tie those two names in
Yeah,
your
because
timeline together.
you're recycling what you used to remember about that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, when he was good a few years back.
But that's unfortunately not how it can exist. It can't be like that.
Not if you want to be good. That's the problem.
Anyway, like I said, all 30 rounds incoming. Round 26 among us now.
If there's one thing you do enjoy with Trace's data, it is bonus rounds.
I do like a good bonus round.
Free entertainment.
Maybe 3 to 6 of them at a time.
He puts the boner in bonus.
Don't think...
As he tries to bone us.
All right. Well, that was Duncan Shields. Thank you very much.
Please, sir, may I have another? Getting my Oliver Twist on. Hey, yo, don't get it twisted, homie. You ain't having all that gruel. Back in the workhouse. On your grind.
I was thinking about a Christmas... What was it,
hey, yo,
Christmas
Fagin,
story.
why you trying to jack my hustle, homie? I earned that money.
All right. This is the part we have to reboot Duncan manually.
I will be collaborating with Jay-Z on an upcoming retelling of Oliver Twist, coming to an off-Broadway theater sometime soon.
Multiple streets away.
So keep that Yankee-fitted hat on and your lips massive.
Hashtag Hard Knock Life.
Yes, exactly. That was one of the mashups I never expected to hear in my life.
What, Jay-Z featuring
Just someone
Annie?
rapping over the lyrics from Annie the musical. It's a hard knock life. Yeah, it was a hard knock life. I was selling that drugs. And then the Beretta to your face, Annie, you little bitch. Like, Jesus Christ, man. Can we just calm it down? Calm it down. Jay, my man, don't send those killers at Annie's head.
Oh, okay. Ha! Kanye reference in there. I know you got I know you got shooters. Man, that would make my day if he showed up at IEM Chicago. Not going to happen. That would be
He
great.
just comes on like, hey, yo, Carmack, we got to help Chicago. Like, why are there no local teams playing here, man? Southside?
Boy, they're going to bring, not TAU, it would have been like TSG.
And Intel would now like to announce the new Grand Slam, the Donda West Invitational Tour, featuring Fortnite.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
boy.
And Drake will be playing duos with his son.
I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry. That was crazy, though. I didn't realize that. He says, I only love my bed and my mom. I'm sorry, but isn't that his child's name is my bed, something like that? Look it up. Use a hashtag. Let us know where Duncan's wrong or I'm wrong, whoever.
Okay. I thought it was added on or something. No. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I don't really care.
Add-on?
I don't really care what happens to his semen once it leaves his body.
What
I
about
don't care if it gets fertilized. I don't care if it stays in a vial somewhere in some perverted billionaire's cryogenic chamber for when he's going to repopulate the earth with all his favorite people. I don't care what happens to it. So back to this game. Ghost Gaming. It's the fact OpTic's going to just crawl over the finish line of this game. Well, don't speak too soon.
Yeah. His middle name is my bed.
Okay. It's pretty
Oh,
good.
great. It's smooth, right?
It's pretty good.
I only love my bed and my mom. Anyway, OpTic surely putting down Ghost early this morning. Hide your Caspers. Yes, indeed.
I guess you could say that we have a sixth sense with this because we only see dead people. It's getting there. It's gradually getting there, vENdetta.
It's not your best.
I'm not saying it's good, but I'm gradually getting there.
It's
Get
not.
closer.
You know,
That's
much like
true.
OpTic. You know, they're not good, but they are gradually
getting
getting a bit better. You know,
They're
like,
getting there.
They started at the bottom pretty bad, but pretty bad.
That's a hard knock one.
Nice.
Yeah, man, it's a hard knock like, till you get knocked, and then your brother from Knockafeller got a Rockefeller.
Knock-a-fella.
And then I had to suck a fella. Pow,
Whoa.
right in the kisser. Did you miss her? Nah, didn't you, little bit? Anyway.
And Duncan will be
My
dropping
version
his.
is better, if anything. I think Jay hit me up, man. We can do something with this.
Look at Wardell fighting him off. About to win this round for him, and he does. And we're going to all the rounds.
Just hit me up. We'll make a mixtape.
Yeah.
The Scroll Tape Odyssey. There we go. That's what we call the Scroll Tape Odyssey. We'll get all the old shit rappers on there. Little Wayne, he can come on. Hey, yo, I'm from New Orleans. No one cares. Shut up.
Little John.
Little John.
Had to get that one out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. What? Get Little John on.
No, you get the Yin Yang Twins.
Need to get Jaw on there as well.
Which I really won't. That was the Gold School, man.
Did you hear that thing, by the way? where because 50 Cent has that rap beef with Ja Rule, he like bought...
He bought 200 tickets. I showed you that.
Did you see that, Halvor?
What?
Like, because 50 Cent's beefing with Ja Rule, he bought 200 front seat tickets to Ja Rule's concert just so they'd be empty. That's actually pretty good.
That's not bad.
That's kind of funny in its own way, you know. That's a pretty good idea, I can't lie.
Ghost trying to stay alive against some pistols. It's not really an unheard of kryptonite to them in this game. Only love my bed and my mama. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo, you think you a Superman? I'ma be a kryptonite, homie. Not bad. Bars.
Yay, yay.
See, little did Stunna know, he went to see an old fortune teller years ago.
Oh,
and she said, oh, if you don't, you must watch yourself or you will find yourself behind bars. And he was so scared, he thought, oh, I'm going to prison. Then he met me, heard my sick, non-stop flowing. He was like, oh, right, that's what it is.
Sick, non-stop flowing. Is that what you would use to describe yourself?
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, the flowing is going to continue here as Kusta brings a 14th round on the board for Ghost Gaming.
So it actually did go 30 rounds as well.
What did I tell you? I said all 30. We're going the distance.
It actually did. That's the ridiculous thing. Yeah, let's just have our best aimer use the gun that by definition requires the least aim. Well, you've done well again, lads. You've done well. They're actually going to win this round, it looks like. Maybe not let that happen, like, but... Oh, that was good use of that gun.
That was a shit show, some call it. KGB
is
trying to avoid overtime, but, well, that's just probably not what's going to happen today.
I don't want to watch overtime.
Too bad. KGB to watch his face. Kusta takes him down. Far down. Yes, we do go to OT on the first map of the day. First map of me. First map for me here, I should say, at Beyond the Summit. Maybe I've brought this amongst us.
And we are underwater right now.
Yeah, water test threw me off.
I think the radioactive sound is...
I was about to say, wait, didn't you go to Chernobyl, but you didn't last time?
No, we didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't. But
I thought you were like speaking from, you know, real life experience here.
I guess I could go at any time.
That is actually true, yeah. Why haven't you?
I'm just, you know, when
Not
I'm
really at home.
Listen, when I'm at home, it's more about like do nothing at all.
I get that,
and I don't mean that. I knew where your little mind was twerking there, but
no, that was the past of your career. You've moved beyond that.
We stopped having casual sex. You're right.
Yeah.
He's got a girlfriend.
You know,
I got a girlfriend.
Now you're trying to finally become a somebody, but you just can't get on Tyloo.
Yeah, but mo money, mo problems. Some even say.
Enough about Echo Fox. That was the Echo Fox story.
That was a pretty...
Not bad if you know anything about the industry on that one.
Pretty failed experiment.
Exactly. Yeah.
Just kind of sad in a way.
See, ironically, in League of Legends, Jace is an overpowered pick. Esports industry, absolute garbage. At least, like, for anyone in the industry who knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you don't.
I know what you mean.
Listen, as my man told me, if you know, you know.
Were you censoring yourself there?
No, I was doing the beats, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm surprised I can't just actually play a sample, like out of a recording in my brain. I have to make the sound.
Listen, you'll never be the beatboxer that Makalele is.
Well, if that's the one area in our careers in which he beats me, then I'm happy with that. So,
I saw a post on Instagram the other day.
Okay, what did it say?
Well, it was him beatboxing directly in the camera.
Young Wardell here, just asking the question that the legendary Sam Days Marine asked, how much more can I do? How much more can I do?
Good God.
Why y'all ain't help me, mate? Glocks! Why y'all ain't help me, mate?
Fucking put that monster down, dude. Jesus.
You know what they say?
No. Tell me.
From the monster's factory to your lips.
Thanks, man.
Not going to be able to live that down, are you?
There's never a dull one. No, it's like
the only way
like
it was the only thing that made it better was that I said it just before it got to your lips, so that's why you had time to back out of it.
Yeah.
Which made it better, you know.
It's like we're shooting a sitcom almost. But it was Epicenter. And it literally said Black Monster on the can.
Doing your job. Getting the sponsor shout-outs.
Yes, that's true. Unleash the Beast. Thank you very much, Monster, for being an official sponsor of Beyond the Summit. You like the taste of that Monster, Duncan?
It's all right. Actually, they have some here that are coffee. We were talking about this yesterday.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah, they have
Java
one in there
right?
that's like, the ones that are called Java are like half coffee, half energy.
Yeah.
Well, they have like a salted caramel one there. It's pretty good.
I've had the orange one. That's pretty good. I don't know if they have them here. I haven't really looked. Of course, I'll always be a fan of the green one, to be fair.
But enough about the OpTic wall.
Walls around here are pretty,
The green wall.
pretty big.
Of course,
subject.
if you were really that green, you'd be envious. So.
Yeah, man. Crowbar, but you got it in there.
Listen, that's all that matters. It ain't about the fit. It's about the shoehorn.
Yeah, man. Nailed it. Well,
13 kills for Neptune. He is living up to his position under the sea as the king of all of that domain, king of the dead.
yeah, man.
OpTic going to somehow creep over to the victory any minute now.
Like,
Yes, indeed.
that is just too good.
And on the last bullet, Cajun stops that nonsense.
That's a keeper.
Looks like we got some complexity dudes eating it up in the kitchen. What's going on, guys?
Doing their damnedest to ignore you. Don't want anything to do with you right now.
I don't blame
Trace.
him. You see this mustache? Anyway. Oh, you've done it now, Yugi.
Guys are at least going to get, or have a chance at getting one round. The problem for me is, though, like, even if OpTic ends up winning this, it doesn't really do anything for you thinking that they're going to have a chance going to the train, right? Because this isn't great by any means.
Yeah, but this is also how you tilt Ghost Gaming off the face of the planet. Is they're actually losing this game. Where they were just constantly in good positions. Like, the round is looking really good for them. I mean, look at Sabrosa right there. It's just like, oh, what am I doing on this team? Even I don't think I should be here, but not for those reasons.
Right.
Tell you what, if this keeps fucking going like this, guys, I'm going to try that new style of aiming I invented.
What's that, Duncan?
Just a new style. Apparently he could just move his wrist the way no human could. From my wrist to your head, the Sabrosa story. Sorry, guys. It was just warming up.
Passion in that man. James IRL. You hear the story of his alias. His alias is James IRL. His real name is Marcus. And no part of his name.
Doesn't sound like the smartest tool in the shed.
He's a pretty smart
But it does
individual.
sound like a tool nonetheless.
He is I think he's got a degree in like biochemistry or something like that.
Okay. Still can't figure out how to stop OpTic gaming. So, there's that. The problem is as well, by the way, I'll just go ahead and say it. it's the worst spot to be in Counter-Strike is to be the coach of a team where the in-game leaders known to be like very good tactically, because you're never going to get any of the credit for any of the wins.
It's kind of like coaching
you're never
the
gonna get
Heat
any.
when Miami had like all those all-stars, right? Like, how do you coach that team?
No, well, what's funny is the best example ever was when, you know, the first run around when LeBron was on the Cavs and he had that guy, Mike Brown, as his coach. They were winning like 60 games a season, but like, I never bought that Mike Brown was a good coach. Like, come on. You could just tell that guy was average. You know, he wasn't terrible, but he was just average. That's the problem. He just had LeBron, didn't he? He was just like, right, I'm calling another player. This one's going to be called LeBron runs down and smashes the ball in someone's face. Oh, good play, coach. Call that one again. No, I'm calling a different one now. This one's called LeBron runs a different route and then reverse windmills it in a guy's face. All right, good call against coach.
Not like this.
That's the game.
Here we go.
And just like that, game time. Ho! I feel bad for Wardell there. What a waste of his effort. What a waste of his effort. But no one else really showed up. That's the problem.
Yeah, Wardell ended up at what, 33? So, yeah, need a little bit more help. Actually, that's one of the things, if you want to get a positive out there for OpTic, is up and down as that match was. Everyone was fragging out eventually on their side, like getting to round 23 or above. So it could have been worse in that sense. Nobody really had to go gung-ho. So, they can bring that into the next match.
Here's how you should go gung-ho.
All right, bring it.
Go to
bts.gg/giveaway. Don't know what link Duncan was about to say.
If you want to go gung-ho, you go to the planet Naboo from the Phantom Menace, and you go underwater to where the Gungans live, and you find the most promiscuous woman there.
The most promiscuous Gungan.
Yes.
Or
they know how to handle giant blue balls.
Yes.
Didn't you see that movie?
And no at the same time. But also, head over to bts.gg/giveaway, and you could win an AOC 24-inch gaming monitor or Sennheiser GSP 600s, and I'm going to sweeten the pot for you here.
He's going to burn those shoes if you win.
GSX, so I'm definitely not doing that. Just got them the other day.
Okay.
The GSX 1000. That's not a motorcycle.
It's
That's
a new
right.
type of Terminator, and it will kill whoever you hit.
Yeah, you can win that.
Yes.
Live and cut.
Live and uncut, just like my dick.
Thank you so much.
It's a fact. What, you don't like facts?
Facts are that we should go to a break.
Yeah.
And after that break,
exactly.
we're going to come back with the second map and some more of that live and uncut wiener talk that we
product.
just had. Yes.
That straight product.
We'll be right back.